Afternoon, Mrs. Felisa Arlene. Thank you for taking the time to speak us today. We appreciate the opportunity to learn more about your role as a school administrator and gain insights into challenges and responsibilities that come with leading an educational institution.
In this interview, we would like to discuss your experiences, leadership approach, and the strategies you use to foster a positive learning environment. Additionally, we hope to understand how you address key issues such as student achievement, teacher development, and school community engagement.
Your perspective will be valuable in helping us better understand the essential role of school administrator in shaping the future of education. To begin with, first question, ma'am, from the general background. Can you share a bit about your background and what led you to become a school administrator?
Okay, so actually, it is a calling for me why I become a school administrator, particularly in this private school, as this is a school ministry of the church. Now, at first, when I was in the public school, I have already that time. There were times already that during the absence of our school head, I am the ones who is designated to lead the school. Now, when I had my retirement way back 2018, our school, the private school that we are now, the Sibonga Christ Center Legati Academy Incorporated, needs somebody to stand as the school administrator, and that leads me to really give up my teacher 3 position in the public school. So that leads me to become a school administrator in this private school since 2018. Now, what really encourages me is, for me, this is a calling to lead the people, the teachers, and the students, so with also the people in the community.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, Mom, let's go to the second question. Is about leadership and management. So our question is, what is your leadership philosophy and how do you implement it in your school?
Okay, so as a leader, for me, there is no such perfect philosophy, but I consider the different theories in education that help me to become an effective leader, like the transformational theory, wherein I am going to give the time or give the chance to the teachers to really consider their strengths and weaknesses, and also feel that they are really a part of the educational system, that they're really a part of the school. So another is the what we call transactional, no? So transactional, we have also the what we call servant leadership, wherein many times I am going to lead, first act as a leader. So for me, a good leader must be the first follower. So you have to set as the example to your teachers, like simple as the maintenance and the cleaning of the area of the academe. So you have to set as an example on how to lead the people in maintaining the cleanliness of the school. So with also the submission of reports, so we have to be an example, no? So to your teachers in submission of the report. So of course, if you want your teachers to submit the reports on time, you have also to submit the reports to the higher office on time, because if you are going to just submit reports very late too, so the teachers also will follow. So your teachers also will not submit the reports on time. So with the coming to the school, so you have to be the first example. So you have to report to school as early as you can as a leader, because you have to set as the best example. Yeah, because if you are going to go to school late, like our official time will start at 7:45, and then you're going to go to school 8 o'clock. So your teachers, of course, will follow what you are doing. So the most important thing is you have to set as an example. Okay.
Thank you so much, Mom, for your answers.
Okay, let's proceed to student achievement and school performance. First question, ma'am, is what steps do you take to improve student academic performance and overall school success?
Okay, So for the school to become successful, of course you have to sharpen first the tool. And the tool in the educational system are the teachers. That is why we have the training of teachers. So we have the in-service trainings. In fact, I am also encouraging the teachers to really proceed to the postgraduate education like what you are doing. You enroll now in postgrad. So that is very important for you to sharpen your tool as a teacher. And if you have sharpened, you become best teachers, so you can produce best students. And then another thing is, we have to, for successes, we have really to acknowledge, like our school, if you notice, we are really joining contests, not just district contest, but we proceeded to the division. In fact, one of our students will be going to the regional level. So although it is very expensive, but we are doing our best to really give chance to our students to really explore, so for them to become successful. And we always acknowledge those who are winners. We always give them rewards, and we also acknowledge the coaches, the teachers, for them also to do better in the future. So that is what we do. We just we acknowledge. I don't want to really ignore them, even if like in our provincial meet, they didn't really make it there in the provincial meet, but at least they were able to go there because they are champions in the district. So still, we're going to acknowledge their effort. So we have to really give them the chance to proceed to the higher level. Okay?
Okay, Ma'am. What programs or initiatives have you implemented to support students' mental health and well-being?
Okay, so regarding the mental health and well-being, here in our school is Bible-centered. I believe, as a school administrator, that you can only teach values if you are going to use the Bible. It is very impossible to teach values, to teach mental health without the Bible. Foolishness is bound in the heart of the child. We cannot change them, despite the fact we're going to really teach them, we're going to integrate values, we're going to do our best as a teacher, but the most important thing is you need to let them know and have personal relationship with the Lord. If they have already that personal relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ, they're going to accept the Lord Jesus Christ in their heart. That would lead them to the real change. That would lead them to mental health. Because the enemy, Satan, is like a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour. The enemy is really going to play the mind of the students, play the mind of everybody. That is why our students will really think of bad things. That is why I would always strengthen the teaching of value of Bible in the classroom. So, number one, we have early devotions. Teachers first, because teachers must really lead. Second, when they arrive to their classroom as advisor, they have to lead the devotionals. Then we have chapel hours. The chapel hour, we're going to ask a pastor to lead the chapel hour. That they will really be taught about the Bible. And then we have also the Children's Sunday. So that we are going to let our students go to church on Sundays. We're going to present their songs or the memory verses, because they need to memorize verses for us to have mental health, because the Bible must be hidden in their heart.
Okay, how do you balance the need for experienced teachers with the desire to hire promising new teachers?
Okay, so in balancing the newly hired and the experienced teachers, at first we're going to have special training for those new teachers. Then, especially in the making of the school forms, so I have the experienced teachers who is going to train the newly hired teachers to how to fill out forms and how to comply those school forms. Like we have the SF1, SF2, SF3, So on how to do all those things in the LIS, enrollment of students in the LIS. So it is the experienced teachers who are going to teach them in the higher teachers. And then in the strategies also, of course, we have our trainings to teach them, because we must not think that those newly hired teachers really know already how to manage the classroom and how to deliver their lessons. So of course, we have trainings on how to balance them. Okay.
The last follow-up questions, Ma'am. How do you ensure that the evaluation process is fair, transparent, and supportive for teachers?
Okay. For the evaluation teachers of the evaluation for teachers, is
Yes,
that for the teachers? Okay. So of course, the teachers know and must know on how they are evaluated. So they must know before the evaluation, like in the observation of classes. So you might a meeting is set, and then those criteria on how to evaluate are discussed to the teachers, like number one on their, of course, the physical appearance of the teachers who are teaching to the students. And the second is, of course, on the lesson plan. So what are expected to be found in the lesson plan. And then in the also in the management, the classroom management, on how to manage your class, while you are delivering the lesson, are you really managing their classes? So those criteria are really explained to the teachers for them to know. So and then after the evaluation, so the teacher concerned, of course, there is what we call post evaluation, wherein the teacher concerned is going to meet the school administrator, and then he must know his ratings, so that the next time he knows how to, or what particular areas he needs to really improve. So like in the classroom management, or in the making of his visual aids. So are those areas need improvement? So he must know about it, the teacher must know about it. So that is why there is post-evaluation afterwards. So for it to become really transparent, of course, each teacher must know how they are rated, and after also the evaluation, he must know what is his performance. And then your evaluation must not be there must be transparent. There must be security that you alone must know your rating. So I will not tell the other one what is his rating, but because that is your personal rating. So it must not be known by everybody. Yeah, to really maintain the privacy. Okay, so the teacher must know why he is rated, and he must know how to improve in the future.
Thank you so much, Mom, for your insightful words and encouragement that you shared to us. Thank you, and God bless.